Hello, I'm Scott with Sounds Photography, and today we're going to talk over the Kupo Elinchrom adapter. This here is the Kupo Elinchrom adapter, and I'm just going to call it a spigot to baby pin adapter. Here we have the standard spigot here on top. It has a 1/4 20 thread up here at the top. It is cattywampus down here at the bottom, and it's so they don't have to have a nub out here to give it more threads. That's why it's off-centered. So when you get it, it's going to actually look like this. It's not going to be dead center. This little thing is a multi-purpose tool. I really love this little tool because it does a lot. Let me grab a baby pin. Here we have a baby pin. This is the standard pin on top of all C-stands. People were buying C-stands and saying that their gear would not fit on it properly, and they thought it was a defect in the stand, so they would return the stand. There's nothing wrong with the stand. The baby pin here is made specifically for what it's supposed to do. That's why Kupo put out this adapter. Now again, I said this is multi-tooled, so if I had a double end spigot, I could put this through here and I can mount 2 lights onto a stand. Lock it in, put this into an umbrella bracket, and I'm set and I'm ready to go, because then now I can take an umbrella, I can mount 2 lights into that umbrella, and I can pivot it back and forth and line my modifiers or my strobes right up to it. Again, you can also mount this sideways onto your C-stand, or you can mount it straight up and down onto your C-stand. It's however you'd like to go. As you can see, when we come down through here, it fits nice and snug. So when I lock this in, it's going to fit nice and tight. There's no wobble, no wiggle, no nothing. Let's grab a Pro S bracket. Here's the reason why people were sending back the stands and stuff like that. It's because of the Pro S bracket. So let me pivot this all the way up. As you can see, when this slides in here, it doesn't sit in there. When you lock this onto your stand, it's going to wobble just like this. Even after you tighten it, it's still going to counter lock it sideways. It's not going to fit right. Let's grab a spigot. Now, the span in between here and here, this top piece and here, is different than a standard spigot. As you can see, the spigot is a lot shorter in between. The span in here is a lot shorter. Plus, then it goes to the 5/8. So when it goes into here, it locks. There's wiggle, but once you lock that in, this little piece right here locks inside this little piece right here, where this one doesn't, because it's too long. That's the reason why Kupo made this adapter. That locks right in there solid, because it has the same 5/8 right there that drops into inside the receiver and locks it in. So when you put that together, it's stable. And then when you put the baby pin in, then it's stable that way. And this is the way you should be mounting your stuff on your C-stand, because the less the wobble, the more stable your stand is. You don't want any wobble in your stand. If your legs are loose, tighten your legs. If your riser's loose and you can't get it tight, shake it a little bit and then tighten the pin or the lock pin at the bottom and wiggle it until you get it where it's nice and tight. Again, this is the Kupo Elinchrom to baby pin receiver adapter, and I highly recommend it. It's not just a one-purpose item. Again, I use it for multi-purposes. I really like it. It's also, if you had a 5/8" rod and you had a regular stand with an umbrella bracket, you can change that into a boom by putting a 5/8" rod right straight through this, locking it into place. Reflector arm, any kind of thing. It's just a multi-purpose tool. It's one of my favorite items that for the purchase. They run around $25, and I would recommend buying a few of these unless you have a machine shop and you can build your own. But again, I find it to be one of the most used accessories inside my bag. Again, this is the Elinchrom to baby pin receiver adapter, and I'm going to call it the standard spigot to baby pin receiver adapter. Again, my name is Scott with Sean's Photography, and thank you for watching.